Hello, hello, hello. This is Lisa with As Told by Lisa, and I'm coming to you today to talk about must-have WordPress plugins. I'm going to be adding this video to a series that I have on my blog entitled Blogging for Business, and it's part of my weekly link up, which is called How To Wednesdays. I'm kind of showing people how to blog for business, how to be successful, how to basically set your blog up so you can start earning money. So in any event, let's go ahead and get started. So must-have WordPress plugins. By the way, this is a brand spanking new WordPress dashboard or install, I should say. I don't have anything on here right now with the exception of the theme that I've loaded and the plugins that we're going to talk about today. So we shouldn't have any complications. It's easy, and I might just use this to continue kind of go through the weeks if we're doing anything regarding WordPress so that you guys can kind of see where we were and what we built to. In any event, the first plugin I want to talk about is Akismet. Now, Akismet actually comes preloaded in your WordPress blog once you set it up and install. And basically what Akismet does is it helps to protect you from spam. You get tons of spam when you are using WordPress. And this is a very powerful plugin. The only thing is it doesn't come set up. You've got to kind of go in. You've got to apply for an Akismet API key. And if you have a personal blog, it's free. If you're using a blog other than in a personal way, you'll have to pay, I think at minimum, it's $5 a month. But you have to set that up in order for it to go into effect, but it's very powerful. Now, there are other ways that you can help fight spam, and that is there are other commenting systems. One in particular I use on my blog is Discus, but Akismet really does help. So I would recommend you setting this up regardless of what method you decide to use. Another plugin I want to talk about is a must-have in my opinion is Change Admin Username. You can't get this plugin by searching through regular plugins here. It's one you'll have to download to your computer and upload, and I will put a link to the website where you can get this from below the video. But this Change Admin Username basically allows you to do just that. When you're initially setting up your WordPress blog, a lot of us just go ahead and type in admin, and then we type in a password, and guess what? Hackers can get in. There's no way to change that default unless you go in and you change your admin username. So once it's installed, you would simply go here, you go to change username, and you would type your new username here, save changes, log out, log back in, and bam, your username's been changed. Highly recommend you doing that, especially if you've set it up as something like admin or something really easy to log into. The next plugin I want to talk about is Comment Love. I love Comment Love for a lot of reasons. I'm big on commenting. It will really help drive traffic to your site, but it also is a way for you to connect with other people. When people see that your blog is Comment Love friendly, and how you know here there's a little heart that shows up. And basically what happens is someone will post a comment on your blog, and then it will automatically, once they put the URL in when they're doing their post, it will automatically pull their last or their recently posted blog post. And so I can go here and click, and it'll take me to that person's website, which is a good way for me to comment back, begin following, interact. It gives them link juice, it gives me link juice, and all as well. So I highly suggest you downloading or uploading, I should say, Comment Love. The next one I want to talk about is something I highly recommend. Whether you use the plugin I'm recommending right now or not, is backup. You have to have a backup system in place with WordPress. Easy peasy, one-click backup is very simple to install. There's another called, I believe, WPDB Manager, and there's another one that you can pay for called Backup Buddy, and I believe iThemes makes it. The point of it is that if your WordPress blog crashes, if a plugin takes it down, if it gets hacked, if you do not have a recent backup, you are in big trouble because everything is lost. It happened to me recently with one of my other sites, and I almost cried, but then I just went ahead and I did my Backup Buddy, and bam, my site was back up and running. Must have, please make sure if you don't take anything away from this that you have a backup. Okay, next on the list is Google XML sitemaps. I hope everyone understands what a sitemap is. I'm not going to go into that on this video, but this plugin actually needs a little setting up. Once it's actually installed, you'll go here to settings. You'll click down, click on XML sitemap. And there's a couple of things that you'll need to do here to kind of get it set up and in place, but this helps you be Google friendly, or I should say Google bot friendly. So this is a must-have in my opinion as well. The next plugin I'm going to talk about is SEO friendly images. This actually adds alt and title attributes to your images. So this helps improve traffic from the internet when people are actually searching and you see a picture, you type in, you know, something you're searching for, let's say telephone. And I've got SEO friend, I've got alt tabs. I've got alt text installed or written for under my post or in my images. It actually drives traffic to my site. Or someone can see a little image and they can click back on my site. So this is a must-have for me, especially if you're going to be using a lot of images. And I highly recommend that you include images. They just make your blog posts and the content kind of pop. The next one I want to talk about is TinyMCE Advanced. Now, I purposely did not activate this because I wanted to show you what the before and after look like. But normally when you go in to do posts, and as you can see, it's brand spanking new. So normally when you go in to do posts, you'll see it just looks basic here, okay? You've got your bold and, you know, your italics and your strike through, yada, 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 okay? But with this plugin, it actually brings it to life, and I'm going to show you once I activate it. Okay, now let's go ahead and go back into post. I'm going to go back into my blank dummy hello world post here. And now I actually have a couple of extra features here that allow me to do a few other things that were not there before. And so this is a biggie just for you to be able to have a little more flexibility and a little more freedom when you're actually doing your posting. So I wanted to just give you guys that look. And one other one that I did not put already installed here, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go to it and show you. You guys can do a search and decide which one you want to use, which is why I didn't. And that's Facebook Like. There are a gazillion Facebook plugins, but I highly recommend that if you are trying to drive traffic for business blogging, that you have some sort of Facebook Like button somewhere installed. I do not suggest you putting a Facebook box on your website until you've got like at least 100 followers. I just think what's the point? But that's my opinion. You don't have to do what I say. And another one that I didn't put, but is important to me is, and I'll show it to you right here if it'll come up. Let's look at Twitter. Is installing a Twitter button. There are a gazillion Twitter plugins that you can use. One that's really popular is Tweet Meme or Meme Meme. But I would suggest that you kind of do a search and see which one suits you better. The point is that you need to have some social media link juice on your website. You may have a plugin like the one that I'm using right now that, you know, has it already kind of installed here. You can still additionally put another one on the bottom of your post if you so choose. But the point is you need to have some social link juice available for people to be able to click on to share your information. So with that said, I think this is all I have for you today. I hope that it was helpful and useful. Please post a comment and let me know what you think. And also link up if you've got a how-to you'd like to share. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys then. Bye-bye.